What is up, everybody? This is Omegabalmung and welcome to discussion time with Omegabalmung here. Today I'll be talking about a game called Paladins for the PlayStation 4. It's actually for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. This is the alpha for Paladins. Yes, I got a code for Paladins. I think it came with 2 codes, but unfortunately I gave one away. I probably should have waited to give one away for this video, but so far, unfortunately, I couldn't get that code, or I forgot about that and I gave it away to somebody else. So, but anyways, we're here to talk about Paladins. I played a little bit of the alpha so far, and I'm having fun with it. Wow, this is actually a really good game. But anyways, before we get into the gameplay and whatnot, Paladins is developed by hi-rez Studio, who has done a few games that you might know of. It's called Smite, and what was the other one? I think Tribes might have been the other one, but the biggest one right now is pretty much Smite. So, in a sense, this kind of takes a little bit of what a MOBA game is, and then put it together with somewhat of a what do they call it, character shooter or something like that. It's kind of similar to what Overwatch is, and it's very, very, very similar. If you've seen the gameplay of this so far, it literally almost looks like Overwatch, and it kind of plays a little bit like Overwatch, but I would have to say it's kind of like a poor man's Overwatch. But when I say poor man's, it's not really in a bad way. It's actually a really, really fun game. Anyways, the game is free to play, so it has an edge over Overwatch, but like I said, Overwatch is pretty huge. Anyways, but the game itself is pretty fun. So I played about 4 or 5 matches, maybe 6 matches so far. The characters I've been played so far is was a Knessa, who's a kind of a sniper, I guess what you want to call it. Oh, anyways, but before that, there is different, just like Overwatch, there is different, abilities and different character. These characters all have different roles they kind of put into. You have the support roles, you got the full attacker, you got tank role, and like a flank. I don't know what the flank does yet. I haven't played a character from the flank character set yet, so I don't know what they are. But those are the 4 roles that you can play. So far I played there's a Yang, who's a healer, which is a freaking awesome healer. Holy smokes. I'll talk about that in a bit. I played Fernando, who's a tank, and Knessa, who's a DPS kind of attacker. So far, like I said, there's only one stage, not one stage, but there's only one playlist or play. There's only one game you can play. I think there's like 3 stages you might be able to play in, but so far there's only one where you got to go and capture the middle point, and then once you capture the middle point, it opens up this payload where you got to escort it to the enemy's side. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of just like in Overwatch, and I keep saying that because it really reminds me of Overwatch. But what the difference between Overwatch and this game is the fact that when you start the game, you actually do have you have a set of abilities to pick from. These are kind of reminds me of like a mobile game where in the beginning you spend these credits that you have, and you put it onto these abilities that these abilities do, like gives you more defense, gives you more attack, makes you run faster, and it reduces cooldown and things like that. So you pretty much spend your credits to buy those abilities, and you can upgrade them with more credits. So and the way to earn credits is to do different missions or things like that in the game, or kill other enemies, and that's how you get more money. So and then you just level them up. Like I said, that's what it is. So far, I played Yang and Fernando is the biggest ones I played so far. Fernando's pretty cool. He's kind of reminds me of the big hammer guy from Overwatch. He shoots out this shield in front of him, and then he also able to do this quick launch attack that he does, or like a quick sliding attack that he slides forward and it hits you. And then Yang is kind of reminds me of Symmetra. I think that's what her name is. The way she kind of holds her abilities, or that's what it reminds me of, but she's more of a healer, and she's kind of a cool healer because I like her. The fact that she can shoot out these images of herself onto the to the field, and then they heal your teammates, and it's super cool looking. You can send 2 of them and things like that. So you got different abilities, and then you got also your ultimate abilities by hitting triangle. So each character has their own set of abilities. That's pretty cool. But so far, I played, like I said, just a few rounds, and I'm having fun with it. I won't lie to you. It's kind of reminds me of what Overwatch was when I was playing it and during the beta, and I had a lot of fun playing the game. Just, you know, going in, having fun. You know, doesn't really matter if you win or lose. That's how it is in this game. You get levels. You level up your main level, and then you can also level up your character level too. So, and then when you level up, they give you, you know, these chests to open up, and they'll sometimes drop money or crystals or an item for a certain character. So kind of like, you know, a little bit like Overwatch. And that's how you get, you know, more money, more crystals and things like that, and you use those to buy other characters. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, that is pretty much it for Paladins. Like I said, I only didn't really even scratch the surface of it, and it's still in early alpha, or at least in alpha for the PS4. I think it's in beta for the PC, or might be out by now. But like I said, I'm having a lot of fun playing the game so far. 6 matches in, 5 or 6 matches in. I'm gonna, you know, give a little bit more play time, and then if anything, I'll come back and do another discussions, like a discussions part 2 for Paladins Alpha on the PlayStation 4. But anyways, this is Omegabalmung. If you like the video, go ahead and hit thumbs up. And then if you have any questions, go ahead and put it in the comments. I'll try to answer as best as I can, just because, like I said, this is still very early on, and it does have some hiccups. Oh, talk about that. It does have some hiccups too. It's kind of a slowdown. You kind of have like a glitch when you're picking characters and things like that. Other than that, like I said, still alpha, it's still early. It'll probably get fixed at the end. So anyways, this is Omegabalmung, and I'll see everybody next time. Peace out.